Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this new video, and in this video I'm going to be working on the Wraith of God pinup that I recently did, or that I'm working on right now. And so yeah, in the previous video you saw me do this black area. I had yet to finish the background. I did more work on the background, foreground, this kind of thing. And I still got more work to do here, and finally inked this. I just did the line art for this stuff here, but now I'm going to focus on the character itself, and which is really this piece. I'm approaching at it. I'm doing it a little. I'm approaching it differently, and in part for I'm doing this for you guys, because normally the first thing I do is I tackle the background. I'm sorry, I tackle the character and then do the background in respect to in reference to what I've done on the character. But in this case I'm working backwards, and I'm actually go ahead finish this part of the foreground, or the background per se, no. And so yeah, so I'm going to do the character almost last, but yeah. So anyways, what I'm going to do right now is just spot blacks. I've already gone over with pencil where I plan on rendering and doing things like this. I still have a few details and things to add to the character, but it's coming along. And yeah, so here for example, I'm leaving this area here in white, and then this here all along the side of the leg in white, because I have this fire right almost next to him. So this fire is going to be a light source that's going to it's just shining as the character's passing by. So I have to respect that light source. So I'll have this for that, and I'm also going to have this area also maybe a little bit more in reference to this, and it's also going to affect the tail and also obviously the leg once I get to that part. But for now we're going to work on the character, and I'm going to work for maybe a few minutes because yeah, I don't know how much time I have on. I don't want to take up too long with the video. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'm very happy that I did this, because this is going to also serve as practice for my stuff, because I have a character that is also all black. Not as it's not a cowboy like the Wraith is, but yeah, I have a character that's all black. And yeah, working with these characters that are these black characters that are primarily like black as their main color is tricky, because there's things you have to highlight certain parts of the body, so that people know that that's the hand or the arm or things like this, and it can get a bit tricky sometimes. And especially in my case, for example, I've noticed it's a little challenging when I'm working with like black on black. Like for example, the jacket is black, the vest is black, his hand is black. So I have to figure it out in such a way that it'll read as the jacket, hand, vest, and jacket, without it like meshing in together too crazy, or just becoming one big black stain across the page. And so that's always a challenge. I feel a little comfortable knowing that if I make any major mistakes, then I can always go back in digital and make any tweaks that I may need. I was totally against digital from the very beginning. In the very beginning, when I first started drawing, but I did. I was hired to do inks by Dojo for Red Hawk and Black Eagle on this current projectile reptile campaign, and he sent over the pencils, and it was a scan, and I was constantly thinking like, how can I do the inks? And I was thinking about printing it out on a piece of paper, but then I was like, why don't I just give it a shot and do the inks digitally, and man, was I impressed. I work with a Clip Studio, and I had no idea that I was able to do what I was able to do on Clip Studio, and it was like the first step into like changing my mind about digital. Like I didn't know that you could do things like the way that you can, and I was really happy with the way the piece ended out, and the fact that I did it all in digital was astounding in my it's really amazing, and I haven't had a chance to touch it again since then, but actually I haven't had a chance to, but recently on the pages that I'm working on, I did have a chance to use digital again. I'm working on pages for my comic right now, and in some cases where the character is small, or there's some just minor tweaks that I want to make on the costume, or if I forgot to ink something, I go back and I work it again with the digital, and it comes out great. And then now, and I'm thinking to myself, now I see why Todd McFarlane uses that tab thingy in his office, because you could just go in, like I could just zoom into like the very, like all the way into his hand right here, and just go crazy with the detail. If I wanted to do that, then I could. And it's a limitation that we have with paper, because you can only do but so much. You'll hear artists, including myself, say that like 5 panels, 6 panels is about the most that I would do. But man, if you have the ability to just zoom in, I don't know why not go all in with your details. And actually, there's artists that are already taking advantage of that. Like for example, Renzo Rodriguez. I don't know if you're familiar with him or not, but he's the artist on a bunch of books. He was the artist on Thomas Valiant, on Viking Wolf. He did a few pages there. He's done a bunch of artwork, and he works with digital and traditional. And yeah, I seen like some of his panel work. I think I forgot the name of that space book that he did. But the thing was that I saw in that book like a spaceship. He had done a spaceship, and then like the spaceship, like it's just the ship, but because he did it in digital, you can like actually zoom in and see people inside the spaceship, and then see like things that you normally wouldn't be able to do with just paper and pencil. And I was like, man, that is crazy. That really surprised me, and yeah, so it's got a lot of benefits. And so if I make any mistakes here, man, I just touch it up in digital. It'll be alright. And yeah, so yeah, man, I was really impressed also with Wraith of God. Really, really impressed. It's one of like the best indie books I've seen out there so far. Yeah, I backed a bunch of books. I wanted to see what these other creators are putting out, and yeah, this is Wraith of God was one of my favorites. Like really, I really dig Mr. Lepresti's work. He's an excellent artist. And he's got 30 years of professional experience on this belt to prove it, so it's no surprise there that he's a great artist. And yeah, man, so yeah, that's also the challenge, because I got a character who's in all black. If you've seen my comic book reveal stream, then you know who I'm talking about. His name is a character whose name is Necronox. He's a dark sorcerer type character, and I designed him to be all black also. He doesn't have powers like Wraith or the Silhouette, but yeah, he's got the all black gear. And man, this is I wanted to show you guys a lot more of this process, but I'm only doing just this bit of the arm, and 10 minutes have already gone by. Because you should hurry up and finish, man. You have to be careful of how I render his hair also, because the hair is going to clash with the arm. But yeah, that's what I got for you so far. I'm going to put up another video. I don't want to make these videos too long, because I know people's attention spans are reducing by the minute. I'm pretty sure everybody's already abandoned the video. But yeah, so I hope you like this. I'm going to continue doing more clips like this as I crack through Wraith. Well, I'll try to do as much as I can. Hopefully I can get maybe two more videos in. But yeah, anyways, if you like this video, if you'd like to see me draw and things like that, and yeah, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying my best to keep making content for you guys. And yeah, so I'm working on this piece, Wraith of God, and I'm still working on pages for my comic. Right now, as we speak, I'm on page 7. I'm assuming that by the time this video comes out, I'll probably be a little bit further ahead than that, because yeah, by the time this video comes out, I would have already posted this complete image, hopefully. And but yeah, so that's it. Thank you very much. My name is Elliot. Yeah, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. And before you go, don't forget that I'm working on my own comic. It's called Ominous, and it starts with a 10-page preview with story and artwork by yours truly, featuring this sweet cover colored by the awesome Matt Yackey. So be sure to follow me on Twitter and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on everything.